Hello beautiful Italian learners and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Germana and today here we are with another business Italian video for you. The topic of today's lesson is how to make polite requests in Italian, which you'll find useful especially if you need to speak Italian on a daily basis at work. So make sure to follow this video till the end because later on we're gonna practice a bit together. You'll find some sentences to transform in a polite way, and you will also be able to check on your answers by downloading the free PDF file I've created to support your self-studying. You can download it by clicking on the Google Drive link down below in the description box. But before we continue, if you want to see any other Italian business videos from me in the future, just make sure to subscribe down below and turn on the post notification so you never miss another upload. Are you ready? Let's get started! So in Italian, to make polite requests or issue orders, we can help by require the use of the conditional mood. If this tense sounds new to you or you just want to brush up your mind, I suggest you watch this video up here in which I'll tell you how and when to use this tense in Italian. So what verbs do we usually use to make polite requests? We can use volere, to want, and potere, can, be able to, also known as verbi servili, modal verbs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have another video for you which you can check by clicking here on the top of the screen. But now let's see some examples with these kinds of verbs. Vorrei prendere un appuntamento per domani mattina. I'd like to book an appointment for tomorrow morning. Potresti aiutarmi con il progetto? Would you mind helping me with my project? These two sentences express a polite request. They do not sound like you're commanding someone to do something. They are very polite and kind. Indeed, the use of the conditional mood will really soften our request and give us more chances to be heard. Let's quickly recap how do we conjugate these two verbs in the conditional mood. Let's start with volere. Io vorrei. Tu vorresti. Lui, lei vorrebbe. Noi vorremmo. Voi vorreste. Loro vorrebbero. And now let's see potere. Io potrei. Tu potresti. Lui, lei potrebbe. Noi potremmo. Voi potreste. Loro potrebbero. Of course, to make polite requests, we can also use other verbs such as avere, to have, or essere, to be, but also dispiacersi, to mind, or riuscire, to be able to. Let's see some examples. Avresti una matita da prestarmi? Would you lend me a pencil, please? Vi dispiacerebbe abbassare la voce? Would you mind lowering your voice? Saresti così gentile da accompagnarmi a casa? Would you be so kind to walk me home? Riusciresti a darci una risposta entro oggi pomeriggio? Would you be able to give us a reply before this afternoon? Let's rephrase the sentences we have seen and see how we can utter them differently. Avresti una matita da prestarmi gentilmente? Per cortesia, vi dispiacerebbe abbassare la voce? Per favore, saresti così gentile da accompagnarmi a casa? Cortesemente, riusciresti a darci una risposta entro oggi pomeriggio? Notice that in all of these examples I've used some magic words such as per favore, per cortesia, gentilmente, cortesemente. Actually, they are all adverbs and we can use them to reach our request by giving it a more subtle and kind nuance. As they are adverbs, we can place them at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the sentence. You might now be wondering that sometimes these adverbs are enough to make our request polite and there's no need to use the conditional. That's not really true. Actually, even rude requests can be asked by using these adverbs. So remember that combining the conditional mood and this kind of adverbs will make your request sound more polite and elegant. So now I want to challenge you. Let's see what happens if we use the conditional mood plus this kind of adverbs in making a request. Let's see how we can transform what potentially could sound rude and aggressive into a more elegant and polite request. Let's see just an example. I'm gonna show you how to do that, and then I want you to do it by yourself. You can give me your answers in a comment section down below. So, sentence number 1. Aiutami a portare questa valigia. Help me carry this suitcase. This request could be switched into mi aiuteresti a portare questa valigia, per favore? Would you help me carry this suitcase, please? So we basically changed the mood from imperative to conditional and added the magic adverb per favore. But I'd say that these requests sound polite, but it could sound even more kind if we use one of the modal verbs I've mentioned at the beginning of this video. I'm referring to potere. Let's see what changes if we add potere to the request. Potresti aiutarmi a portare questa valigia, per favore? Could you help me carry this suitcase, please? Much better, guys. In this case, potere enhanced the politeness of our request. And now I want you to practice by yourself. I'll give you 4 sentences and I want you to transform them to make them sound polite and kind, following the example we've just seen. Number 1. Termina tu la presentazione entro domani. Number 2. Inviatemi voi il report appena pronto. Number 3. Chiamami dopo le 18. And last one. Voglio prenotare un tavolo per stasera. So good, that's all for today's lesson. I really hope that this video was helpful for you to learn more about how to make a polite request in Italian and also to recap a bit of grammar. Of course, if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section down below, and also don't forget that I've been teaching online on italki. Italki is an online language platform where you can have one-on-one online lessons whenever and wherever you want, and all you need is just a long and stable internet connection. In my opinion, this is definitely the most efficient way to reach language fluency. So click on the link in the description box to earn 10 USD italki credits on a purchase of $20. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to connect with me, you can find me on my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter account. See you next time. Ciao!